Welcome into the MPE Heating and Cooling Broadcasting booth. Justin Gibbs, Brandon Neal here. Some junior varsity football action tonight. Oneonta going up against West End here at West End High School, home of the Patriots, as both teams meeting at midfield. For Oneonta, the captains tonight, it'll be number 34, Colin Moon. Number 25, that's going to be, as our rosters are in some kind of order, Davin Young. Can't see the other two guys.
They're big.
They are big. This JV team, they have got some big kids and some super athletic kids, and we'll get to those here in a few minutes. But West End in their home uniforms, the blue jerseys, blue pants, Oneonta. The road unis with the white jerseys with the white pants. The jerseys from last year for varsity is what they are. That's what Oneonta's going with tonight. But Brandon, JV, a lot of times they don't get the limelight. They don't get any mention. But this is the future of Oneonta Redskin football right here.
And I'll tell you, in talking with Coach Whited and Coach Russell at length before the game and before today, they're really excited about the team that they have. These kids are undefeated, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't got to see them play yet, but I am really excited to watch because the future is very, very bright. 6
points. That's the total amount that they have given up this year, and that was on a kickoff.
I think that's pretty good.
And Coach Russell will tell you that was his fault on the 6 points that they gave up.
I think Coach White is not going to let him live that one down, I'm pretty sure. So.
No, for sure. But like you said, the future is bright, and we've seen some of those up-and-coming stars on the varsity level, Bo Ragsdale, Eli Buse, Andrew McAlpine. Those guys are shining, and these guys are nipping at their heels. They're ready to come up next year and the year after. And Coach Herring, I know he's been super excited to see what this junior varsity has done so far this year. And really, on offense, it really starts with their quarterback, Braden Moore. And you hear the name Moore, you automatically know that's Coach Moore's son.
Right, and I automatically think very, very athletic. Comes from a very athletic family. I know his brother Brody is also a great basketball and baseball player, signed with Auburn to go play baseball, I think. So I'm excited to see him play. I've seen a few highlights, I guess from last week when they played Springville. He ran for a long touchdown, picked one off, and ran it 100 yards. I think it got called back, but flashes of real athleticism, real speed. Now he just understands the game.
Yeah, and I talked to several people last week before that Springville Oneonta game, and they told me, look, Springville's really, really good. I was like, okay. Oneonta's pretty good, and then Oneonta goes out and beats them 40-something to nothing.
It seems like same story, different verse all year for them.
To put up that many points in 8-minute quarters, too, that's impressive.
That is, they are a quick strike offense, and it's my understanding that defensively they do not give up very much at all. If you're going to score on them, you're going to earn it, and nobody's been able to do it yet, so we'll see if West End can crack the riddle tonight.
Set to kick, it's going to be number 40, Gabe Gilland, an 8th grader.
Next door neighbor of mine, actually.
His uncle, pretty well known here in Blount County, being Coach Gardner Gilland. Is Gabe, pretty good size for a 8th grader.
I'll say this: I've lived next to Gabe for about 4 years now, and every day I walk outside and I feel like he's gotten an inch taller.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. He's a very good looking kid.
Oneonta will kick from our right to our left. Here on a cloudy evening, rain coming up here in a couple of hours. End over end squib kick picked up by number 25. Of course, in junior varsity, kickoffs are dead. So they'll just kick it, and that will be it. And they will take over. Now, this is going to be the fun part of tonight because the fields are not marked. You can see hints of it from a couple of weeks ago when West End played, but
I was going to say, I can see the 40 on our right and the 50, and other than that, we're guessing.
Ball's going to be at the 30-yard line, and that is a fact. Because I can barely see the lines, but it is at the 30. That's where West End will take over 1st and 10 tonight with 7:57 left. First quarter as we get started, 0-0. West End going to run the shotgun. You got 2 receivers out to the top and 2 receivers to the near side. Number 20 is the back. They'll run that screen out to the right. It's caught by number 4 there to make the tackle. The first one there is going to be number 8, and that's going to be Brendan Bird. Also there was number 44, Luke Hodge, older brother on the varsity, and Jake Hodge.
Surprising, West End came out and threw a little bubble screen out there, see if the wide receiver could make a play, and number 8 made made a good tackle in the open field.
It'll be second and about 9.5. Ball to 31-yard line. 7:20 left. They'll run that read. They'll give it off to number 20. Gets out of one tackle, coming back this way, and unfortunately he's going to be met by Luke Hodge. And they're going to lose about 10 yards on that run, and it'll be 3rd and long.
You could have picked a number right there. The whole defensive line was in the backfield right off the start and just blew that play up before it got going. And that's the best way to tackle somebody is to get them before they get going.
Yeah. So it'll be 3rd and long for the Patriots as they get the play from the sideline. Same formation as before. 2 receivers to each side. Running back is to the left. Number 6 back to pass, looking, fires it over the middle, got it caught. Up to the original line of scrimmage, breaks another tackle down the sideline, and he's got the first down.
That's a big conversion.
A gain of about 22 on the play, up to the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for West End.
Well, I know we don't have a West End roster up here, but number 4 ran a slant right across the middle. It was a good throw and just kind of outran the coverage to the right side and got a big first down.
We'll start that clock up again. 6.5 left. 8-minute quarters here in JV football. This time they'll put trips to the right side of the field. One receiver out to the left. So they'll go that bubble screen again out to the right to number 18.
Ate him up.
And on the tackle, it's going to be number 8. That's going to be Brendan Bird again. He was the first one there.
Braden Moore.
Also, Braden Moore there to help him out. Also throw in Luke Hodge. So it'll be 2nd and about 12 for the Patriots.
Been a little surprised to see a JV team come out and go with 3 passes right off the bat. That's interesting. Yeah. Usually it's a run-first offense in JV.
They'll hand off to number 20 over to the right side, nice and play. There to bring him down. It's going to be number 70, Caden Crittner, the 8th grader. Got back there really, really quick.
The Oneonta D-line has been impressed. 70 and 73, I think it's Hanley. Both of them have been in the backfield on virtually every single play. There's some big kids, too. 73 is only a 7th grader.
Some impressive kids out there. It'll be 3rd and about 20. Got to get up to the 46-yard line in Oneonta territory for the first down.
And that's where you gotta make a stop.
2 receivers each side.
Bubble, screen.
They're going to run that slant inside. It'll be incomplete. There on the coverage was Braden Moore, and it'll be 4th down for the West End Patriots. Pass was thrown behind the receiver on that last attempt.
Braden Moore was in coverage. I don't think he would have been anywhere near it, even if you had caught it. But that was good defense. It was just a little slant bubble combination. Quarterback reads the linebacker, and he had him there for a second, but he closed it up pretty quick.
So it'll be 4th.
Not a lot of plays for 4th and 20.
No. So they will punt. 20. Good punt. It'll be caught by number 3, Will Robertson, back at the 38-yard line, and that's where this potent Oneonta Redskin offense takes over 1st and 10. Led by several playmakers, Braden Moore, Will Robertson, Luke Hodge. Pick anyone you want.
I think that's Gabe Gillan up top at wide receiver by himself, and then you got 4, 3, and 44 down here. So Hodge, Will Robertson, and Harrison Miller.
They'll run screen out to the left side.
That's how you run the bubble.
It's Luke Hodge, stiffs arms the guy, across the 50, still going, and it's a big first down, a gain of about 16 on the reception as he comes up limping just a bit. Braden Moore, pretty good arm.
Yeah, that was the same play that West End has run a few times. Got the receivers down here to go up and block the guys in front of him, and then threw a little bubble screen to number 44, Luke Hodge, who's, like you said, came up a little bit gimpy, but he's staying in the game.
4:50 left. First quarter, Oneonta 0, West End 0. You'll have a receiver out to the top side. You have a receiver to the near side. This side, it's Harrison Miller. At running back, it'll be Colin Moon. They'll put Moon out in motion to the right side. It'll be a quarterback design run with Braden. Breaks one tackle, still going. He'll pick up 4 yards. They'll give him that forward progress, and it'll be 2nd and 6. And Braden Moore brings that dynamic of having the ability to throw it deep, but he's deadly on his feet just like his brother.
I was going to say he can break one at any time. That was a pretty decent job there by the West End defensive line to get some penetration and make a play, but he still gained about 3 or 4.
When you look at the varsity, I mean, Tavares Hill, the same thing. He's got the ability to beat you deep with his arm, but we've seen the last couple of weeks he's been doing it on the ground. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Interesting formation up top. They're going to call timeout.
Coach Russell will take a timeout. We take it with him. It's an A-plus portable restrooms timeout. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
At People's Bank of Alabama, we value our local schools and are proud to support the teams in our community. To everyone who puts in the long hours of practice to help our kids win in life and on the courts, we salute you. Whether you coach from the sidelines, sell concessions, or score 30 points a game, the People's Bank of Alabama team is cheering for you. From our team to yours, let's win. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Accounting and tax worries can be time-consuming and stressful. Lori Criswell & Associates can provide accounting, auditing, bookkeeping, payroll preparation, and tax reporting for businesses and individuals. So talk to Lori Criswell, CPA, and accountant Alicia Bell. They can take care of all your accounting needs. Lori Criswell & Associates, Highway 278 in Sneed. Call 205-466-7157.
Welcome back. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Redskin offense. They'll put Moon in motion to this side. They'll run the trips this way. They'll play action. They're going to throw it up to Moon over the top. Moon got it. Down the sideline. 5 all the way for a touchdown. Great pass from 43 yards out.
And they had been setting that one up. The last 2 plays, they'd run that bubble screen. They faked it there and just threw it deep, and Moon got behind the defense and made a nice catch and ran it in.
It's now 6-0 as Oneonta takes the lead with 3:41 left. They're going to go for 2. Receiver to each side for the Redskin offense. Moon is the running back to the left. Moore with the snap.
Quarterback.
It'll be a quarterback run over the left side. Moore trying to get to the pylon. Hit and in for 2. It's 8-0.
Make sure you get that on the board, Don.
With 3:41 left, you're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
A-Plus Portable Restrooms has been serving Blount and surrounding counties for over 20 years, locally and family-owned and operated. We offer a number of different restroom options for any occasion, such as construction, pristine units for events, and luxury restroom trailers for weddings and larger events. We offer free estimates and free pickup and delivery. Call us today at 205-680-2064 for all of your portable restroom needs. Check out our website at aplusportablerestrooms.com.
Welcome back. It's a 3-play drive as Oneonta leads 8-0 off the 43-yard touchdown pass from Braden Moore to Colin Moon. Went over the top for the touchdown throw. Back to receive. It'll be number 18 and number 20 for West End. Set to kick. Short end over end. As it will be down at about the 37-yard line. Actually, I take that back. Probably about the 30-yard line?
Your guess is as good as mine, to
We're
be
going to
honest.
say that's the 30-yard line because I see the 40 right here. So Oneonta take over. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, the Jeremy and Chris Morning Show, 7:20, the announcement of the WCRL Player of the Week presented by Tennessee Valley Metals. Several good options this week. Several nominees as I pull those up. I'll give them to you after this play. It'll be 1st and 10 for West End. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Oneonta defense going with a 4-man front. They'll run that option over to the right side. They'll flip it off to number 20. Gets by one guy there to bring him down finally. It's Braden Moore. It's going to pick up about 6 yards on that run, maybe 7. It'll be 2nd and about 3.
That was pretty good pursuit. He kind of got to the edge on that one and sealed our defensive end. We got to step up and get penetration like we did on that first series, but overall playing pretty well.
Player of the Week nominees this week from Hayden Cam Nelson, 13 carries, 77 yards, had a catch, also 32 return yards. From Susan Moore and their win, big win for them, Anthony Cervantes, 24 carries, 166 yards, 2 touchdowns. get to the other two here in a minute. 2nd and 3. They'll hand off to the right side. There to bring him down is going to be number 53. As we go to the roster, which is out of order. We'll get on Coach Russell about that. Not on the roster.
He doesn't need a name making plays like that.
Great play for the nose tackle.
That was the exact same play that West End just ran the last time, but right there we got defensive penetration up front and blew it up in the backfield.
The other two nominees from Oneonta, Tavares Hill, 23 carries, 151 yards, a touchdown. Also threw for 143 yards on 14 to 24 passing with a touchdown. And then from Cleveland, Parker Gilland, as they'll hand that one off to number 20 up the middle. He's going to be met by a couple of Redskins. Luke Hodge was one of them. The other one is going to be number 25. Just saw him on the roster. It's going to be Davin Young. But Parker Gilland, 4 catches, 140 yards, 3 touchdowns. Also had a kickoff return for a touchdown for 92 yards.
And Dreama Young just told me that she's listening in the stands across the way. Hey, Dreama.
That's what I'm talking about. Fans.
Shout out to Dreama.
Rain's starting to pick up a little bit. It's Oneonta fans bringing out their umbrellas. 1:38 left.
So we're going for it on 4th down. Here we go.
It'll be 4th and 3. Back to pass. They run that slant, throw it over the middle. Almost picked off by Braden Moore, but it'll be incomplete. And Oneonta will take over. 1st and 10.
It was the last game of the year. You can't hold anything back.
No, you can't.
I've always wanted to say that on the radio, so there we go. Bucket list.
Dream come true for you. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Oneonta as Braden Moore comes back out on offense after throwing a 43-yard touchdown pass to Colin Moore.
You know, it's been pretty impressive to watch is what kind of formations that this team gets in and all the motion and everything like that. I mean, it's a pretty advanced offense for kids that are in 7th and 8th grade, and they run it really, really well.
3 receivers to the right. They'll run pistol formation. 1:29 left. They'll put Moon in motion out to the right side. They'll run that screen out to Moon to the right side. Moon's got some blockers. Makes a couple guys miss. Still on his feet. Flag on the play.
One of the wide receivers
blocking
up
the back.
top.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say either blocking the back or holding one, but he kind of got him around the outside of the shoulder pads a little bit.
Yeah, blocking the back's going to be the call, so they'll bring this one back. That rain coming in. It's supposed to rain for the next couple of days.
Is this that tropical storm, or did I miss that already?
You missed that.
Okay.
That was
sorry.
That was Saturday evening and Sunday. As we pull up the radar, and yeah, there's some rain just below us coming. So it'll be 1st and 20. Actually, the blue dot, there's green all around us, so take that back. They'll put trips to the left. You're going to have Luke Hodge by himself to the top side of the offense. Moon back this way. They'll run the screen this time this side to Moon. Moon's got some blockers. He's got some space.
He's quick.
And he's got a good reception all the way up to about the 32-yard line.
And that's the way West End is lining up and playing this, you could almost run that every single play, and I think you're going to get some positive yardage out of it because their DBs are not coming up and making plays behind the line of scrimmage. They're kind of waiting for it to come to them a little bit.
55 seconds left, first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5. As they start the clock up again. Moon the back. Receiver to each side. They'll hand off Moon up the middle, being patient. Found the hole. He should have the MPE heating and cooling first downs. We wait for the call from the side judge.
It's going to be real close.
And he's going to be maybe a chain link short.
Well, let us get a measurement. How about that? I mean, there's no way for them to tell that.
3rd and short. About half of a football, probably about 20 seconds left. 3rd down. 2 receivers that are stacked to both sides. They look to the sideline for the call. They'll pull Moon out. Yep, they'll run that bubble screen out to the left side. Caught by number 8. Great juke move. Brought down from behind. It's going to be number 8. That's going to be Brendan Bird, the 7th grader. And it's an MPE heating and cooling first down. And that's
about the 8th or 9th time we've run that bubble screen. Like I said, I think you're going to have it every time.
They'll take a timeout for the end of the quarter. 8-0 Oneonta lead. You're listening to Redskin football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Be sure to join us on October 29th at the New Anchors Church for family fun at our Big Trunks of Treats celebration. We will have fun jumps, bounce houses, and games for all ages. Cotton candy, snow cones, and lots of candy. And did we mention lots of candy? Don't miss out on our most creative costume and trunk contest as well. Fun prizes for the winners. So bring your A game and your candy bucket on October 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Anchors Church in Oneonta, right next to Dollar Tree. For more information, email Brittany Powell, BRITTANY at anchorschurch.com.
With Alpha Insurance, you don't have to deal with someone halfway around the world. Our hometown agents and adjusters live in the communities we serve, so you can count on us to be there when you need us. Call Alpha and let us help you save on your home, your car, and life insurance. In Locust Fork, call Agent Andy Click at 205-681-5628 or stop by our office on Highway 79 South.
Welcome back to the MPE Heating and Cooling Broadcasting booth. Justin Gibbs, Brandon Neal here with you from West End High School, home of the Patriots.
Beautiful Walnut Grove, Alabama.
Love it. 8-0 as Oneonta leads after the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Redskin offense at about the 10-yard line. Seems good to me. Actually, about the 15 probably. Moon, the back, they'll read, and they'll give it off to Moon. Moon picks up a good 4 yards right up the middle.
He's a hard runner. I like that out of him. Just he sees the hole and hits it and gets it going. It's going to be real hard to tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Reminds me of a Colton Walker of Oneonta from a couple of years ago. Built just like him, and most importantly, same number as Colton Walker was. Tough to bring down. 2 receivers each side for Moore. Pistol formation. They'll pull
Bubble.
Moon over this way. They'll run that screen over to Moon. Moon makes another guy miss. Goes
about the 3.
Forward. Should have the first down. It should be a 1st and goal now, and it is. Down at the 3-yard line. Well, Oneonta threatening to score again.
Yeah, the way it's played out so far, that bubble screen is just, it's going to be there every time they want to run it unless they get tired of doing it. They can really run it every single play. Unless West End makes some kind of an adjustment, I think it's going to be there all night.
Receivers to each side. Moon, the back to the left. They'll put Hodge in motion to the left. He'll keep it himself. Going to be brought down in the backfield by number 20 for West End as he got back there pretty quick on that blitz right up from the middle linebacker spot.
I think he's the quarterback, too, on offense. He's a nice little player. I think he got hurt a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
But either way, 2nd and goal from
about the 5.
Yeah, ish.
6.5 left, 2nd quarter. 8-0, Oneonta leads. Moon this time to the right of Moore. Moore rolls out to his right. Moore looking. He's got a guy open. It's going to be Luke Hodge into the end zone. And what a hit. And they're going to throw a flag. It's going to be on number 3, Will Robertson, as he just laid the wood.
You know, that was a wide receiver's dream right there. A little crackback block. Nobody's looking. And
except the ref was.
Well, the ref, unfortunately, was looking. But that was a very nice hit right there by Will Robertson whenever Luke Hodge scored.
14-0 as they discuss.
Do they have targeting in JV football?
No.
I got to learn the rules.
I don't think that they do. They are still discussing. Here's the call. It's going to be a personal foul on Oneonta. So are we taking the touchdown back off?
I don't know what they're doing.
They will take the touchdown back off. Don, you could have left it up, buddy. 8-0. That's it. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, I'm interested to see how they took that one off the board. I know it was a personal foul, but it was not a block in the back or anything like that.
It was a live ball foul. The ref from the press box says they're still discussing. Felt like he was in the end zone. It was
whatever, Don. You don't know. I'm just kidding. Don probably knows everybody. He's a
Don knows.
He's
more
a
than
football
us.
genius up here.
Don knows more than me and you probably combined.
Well, hey, either way, it just gives us another opportunity to score. That's all. That's exactly. Let's look at the bright side.
Still discussing at about the 20-yard line with 6:21 left. As they were about to separate, now they're talking again. Game of the week this week on Friday nights. Oneonta at Jacksonville. Classic at 95.3 WCRL. As now the other ref's talking to another one.
I look forward to hearing your voice during that broadcast.
You mean Jeremy Hyde's voice?
We're fighting right now.
Trouble in paradise.
Here we go.
It'll be 2nd and goal.
In fairness, I think both teams should be allowed to warm up again after as long as that one took.
Clock will start. They're at about the 15, somewhere in the 15-yard range.
Oh, I think we're going to have that bubble right here.
They're going to play action. Excuse me, they fake the screen. They're still looking deep. He's got a guy open back of the end zone. They throw it up. That one was way underthrown, but incomplete. It was definitely going to be intercepted, but he dropped it.
You know, he got it. He was kind of affected right there. They ran that fake bubble screen and were going to go deep, and he had him early, but one of the defensive linemen from West End had kind of got some penetration and threw it off where he couldn't let the ball go until late. And then the DB kind of recovered a little bit, so it'll be third and a mile to the end zone, but we'll see how it works out.
6:03 left, 8-0. Redskins lead. They did score, but a personal foul called that one back. So they will try again. 3rd and goal. About the 15-yard line. 2 receivers each side.
They got 2 downs here. Don't have to get it all.
Back to pass. They throw it up. Luke Hodge in the end zone. Flag on the play. Touchdown, Oneonta.
That's in the area of a hold right there.
Right at the offensive line where they were blocking. And so we may try again. It is holds. They'll bring it back again.
Nobody said it would be easy.
No. So they will mark it off. So now 3rd and goal.
You know, to give West End they've got some big kids on the defensive line, too. They're kind of a handful to block up front.
66, 57, 54. So now 3rd and goal.
All bigger than me. I'll tell you that.
Exactly. At about the 20, 25-yard line. 3rd and goal. Pistol formation. Brendan Bird's the back.
Again, same thing. We don't have to get it all here.
They'll run that bubble screen and a false start now. At this point, if you want to radio down to your buddies and say, just stop throwing the flags. So back it up. It'll be 3rd goal again, but about from the 25, maybe the 30. About the 27.
Oh, no, there's the 40.
There's the 30. So about the 27-yard line.
Sure. That sounds vaguely in the vicinity of where it is. It's 3rd down and a long way. Again, I'll say the same thing I've said the last 2 plays. We don't have to get it all right here. You know, get it a little closer, get it manageable, and then let's see if we can do something on 4th down.
One-on-one coverage. They've got the safeties and linebackers up.
Sure do.
More back to pass. Here comes the pressure off the edge. He just throws it up. Picked off by number 6, and he's going to be down at about the 10-yard line, or maybe the 15-yard line.
Well,
in that vicinity.
Well, you know,
Braden Moore just threw up that back foot.
Yeah, we scored. You know, we scored twice on that possession. Obviously, unfortunate, untimely penalties kind of took that away. And you know, I think West End probably knew what we were going to try to do right there. And again, they got some good penetration from West End's defensive line that forced him to throw it off his back foot and ends up getting picked.
5:25 left. 1st and 10 for the West End. Ball at about the 15-yard line. Back to pass, number 6 rolls out to his right. Here comes the pressure, and he is going down by number 73. That's going to be Jacob Hanley there on the sack. The big boy getting after him.
Is he the one in 7th grade or 8th grade?
Jacob Hanley is in the 7th grade. It's impressive.
He does not look it.
5:02 Timeouts, West End, 5 minutes left. We'll take a break with them. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
This is State Representative David Standridge. Football season is a time that Dan and I look forward to every year. It is an honor to serve the people of District 34 in the state of Alabama. I will continue to fight for integrity, education, the Second Amendment, and conservative values. We value good sportsmanship and character, and we pray for safety. Let's enjoy some good football and have a great season.
Paid political ad by David Standridge Campaign, P.O. Box 76, Hayden, Alabama.
Keep your livestock happy and healthy with quality feeds from Tonka Supply in Cleveland. Tonka Supply carries a complete line of feeds and supplements for your livestock and pets. Nutrina and Purina feeds for cattle, horses, chickens, and more, plus dog food by River Run, Loyal, and Diamond. And Tonka Supply can assist you in selecting the specific feed best for your livestock's needs. Bring out the best in your animals every day with proven feed products from Tonka Supply. Tonka Supply, Highway 79 at the 160 intersection in Cleveland.
This is Steve Gunn of the Oneonta Police Department, and you're listening to Oneonta Football on the Redskin Radio Network.
Thanks, Steve Gunn.
He sounds so handsome.
He is. 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. West End ball. It's going to be 2nd and 18. Low snap. False start. They'll back it up.
They're just returning the favor.
Yeah.
Returning the favor what we did a minute ago.
So it'll be 2nd and long now. Illegal shift, actually, is the call. So still 2nd and long for West End now. Oneonta on the road Friday night. Still some playoff chances for Oneonta. It's going to be do or die this weekend.
Well, and the thing is that the varsity team has played. They've played better every week, and they just hadn't been able to close them. They played a really good football team last week and went toe to toe with them all the way to the end. We've just got to find a way to finish.
Pistol formation. They'll roll out this way. Number 6 is going to keep it. He's got some speed, trying to get by number 3, Will Robertson, and Mr. Robertson just introduced himself to the quarterback.
That's his second big hit of the game. I like the way he plays.
Flag on the play is going to be holding. Nope, illegal shift again.
Golly.
But what a hit.
Well, the back came towards the line of scrimmage before the play started, so that would be the illegal shift. And then Will Robertson just said, you're not going anywhere on me. That was impressive.
I thought he was going to get the juke, but, man, the juke didn't get him. So it's going to be 3rd and long back at the 2-yard line. See if Oneonta brings pressure here on 3rd down.
Oh,
bad snap back at the end zone. Safety. And it is a safety.
There we go.
No flag, and it's going to be 10-0. An Oneonta lineman just burst right up to the middle.
Number 74, I'm pretty sure, supporting the breast cancer awareness stuff with his pink on.
Cameron Daly.
Got a great jump on the ball and forced the center to make a bad snap that went right past the quarterback and out of the end zone.
We'll take a quick timeout. It's 10-0, 4:24 left. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Want a bank that treats you like their best customer? Stop by Cadence Bank in Oneonta and Bluntsville to find out what it's like. You'll find that Cadence bankers care about doing the right thing for their customers. Cadence matches exceptional face-to-face service with all the banking products you need for your lifestyle. Stop by Cadence Bank today to find out what it feels like to be a bank's best customer. Cadence Bank N.A., FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. 10-0 Oneonta as they got a safety against West End as they're going to get ready to kick back to us. Rarely do you see a safety in football, but now I've seen 2 safeties in 3 days? Alabama, Texas A&M game.
You've just gotten lucky.
I know.
Been super lucky. We're so fortunate.
West End will kick back to us. Put it on the tee.
I was going to say, with that safety, though, it was as much attributable to number 74, Cameron Daly, who got a great jump on the ball, and I really think forced the center to make a bad snap. And he timed it just right because he was in the backfield, but just about the time the ball was.
Yeah. Back to return. It's going to be number 13. Sam Patrick. And I can't see the other number on the kid near side. Set to kick will be number 40 for West End with 4:24 left. Looks like Eason Williams is the other guy back for the Redskins. There's the kick. End over end. And right at the 50-yard line, it'll be number 32, Braxton Beasley. Oneonta offense will take over. They have really had no problems driving down the field.
I was gonna say great field position. I'd love to see our stats on defenses. I don't think West End has gained a yard yet with all the negative plays that they've had. So props to our defense, and let's see if the offense can put it together here. A sloppy drive last time, by 2 penalties that took away some points. So let's put one together here and get this thing out of reach.
1st and 10.
They're not afraid to play man-to-man defense, are they?
No. 4:21 left. Right at the 50. Moore will keep it himself on the run to the left. Morse trying to break a tackle. Picks up a good 5 yards on that run up to the 45-yard line in West End territory, and he's got some toughness to him.
He does. And you like being able to have that play in your playbook. I mean, I know the varsity runs it a lot, and anytime you have a quarterback that beats you with his legs, it's always, it's a great advantage for you because you got, extra blockers out there when the quarterback's running. And he's a tough kid. He's going to get you some yards every time he has it.
2nd and 5. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Moon the back to the right. Braden will keep it himself again on that design run. Lowers his shoulder. Picks up another 3, maybe 4 yards. And Braden Moore just so tough.
Not afraid of contact.
No, he's not. And as a defender, you get going up against a mobile quarterback, and you see with Alabama with Jalen Hurts and then on the varsity with Tavares Hill, it's tough because, one, you've got a running back there you got to keep your eyes on. And then you got to worry about the quarterback who can throw it and can run it.
And it'll start wearing on you a little bit. These 4 and 5 yard gains every time. It'll start demoralizing you some.
3rd and 1. 3:05 left. They'll put Hodge in motion back to this side.
Same play
Moore,
down here.
He'll keep it. Run to the right. Moore cuts back up, middle of the field. Back out to the right. And he's got the MPE heating and cooling 1st down. Gain of about 17 on the run as they're going to be inside the 30, about the 27-yard line with 2:49 left.
The same play, different side. It's been working, so why stop now? Between that and the bubble screen that they were running, it's something they're going to pretty much can go to any time and gain some positive yards out of it.
They'll stack the receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Moon once again the back. He'll split out to the left. They'll run that screen over to the right side, and Luke Hodge just annihilated a kid.
It was a
gain of about 7, maybe 8. Oneonta not holding back on their blocks.
He's got the body of like an H-back or a tight end almost. I think he'll do very well on the next level whenever he gets up to varsity. So he's a tough kid.
2nd and 8. Coming up on 2 minutes left here in the half. Pistol formation, 3 receivers to the right. You got 1 out to the left. Moon splits out to the right. They'll run that screen, halfback screen out to the right. Moon goes down, picks up another 1st down inside the 10-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I don't want to
close to a 1st and goal.
I don't want to give Coach Russell and JD, who's a good friend of mine, too much credit. But
no, don't.
they've got a team that really does for young kids like this, has a lot of football IQ. They understand the game. They understand why they're doing the certain motions that they're doing, and you can really see it when they're playing that they're a well-coached team.
1st and 10. It's going to be at the 11-yard line. 1:34 left. Moore, he'll keep it himself. Run to the left side. Moore, he's got one guy to beat all the way into the end zone from 11 yards out. Touchdown, Redskins, and it's 16-0. Another guy that you can mention there on the sideline, the new head basketball coach, Brandon Cruz.
Got to meet him before the game tonight for the very first time, and I'm gonna be honest with you, getting excited about Redskin basketball. I think that he's gonna bring a whole new philosophy, a lot of energy. He's a young guy and just has a lot of great ideas, it sounds like. So we'll be looking forward to basketball getting started. I think their first game's November 10th.
Yeah. Coming up here soon. 1:22 left here in the half. They'll go for 2. Moore, he'll roll out to his right.
Jump pass.
A little jump pass out to Hodge. Hodge stiffs arm, I would say touchdown, but 2-point conversion is good. 18-0 with 1:20 left. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Come join us at the Woodfire Grill, where we have local favorites, such as the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, daily specials, and ice-cold beverages. Try our all-new shrimp by the dozen. Don't forget, Tuesday night, buy one, get one free pizza from 4 to close. Wednesday trivia and karaoke starting at 6:30. And Saturdays, 69-cent wings all day. This fall, make the Woodfire Grill your #1 stop on your way to or from the game. We're open late for 5th quarter Friday nights. The Woodfire Grill and football are just 2 things that go together. The Woodfire Grill, Highway 231 in Cleveland, 274-0123.
This is Michael Brooks, number 50, defensive tackle, and you're listening to Oneonta Football on the Redskin Radio Network.
Set to kick. It'll be Gabe Gilliland, the 8th grader. It's 18-0. Oneonta scored on just a couple of plays from 50 yards. Capped by 11-yard touchdown run by Braden Moore. As they will fall on it at about the 42-yard line, number 53 will for West End. That's where they take over. Oneonta basketball, they'll tip off the season on November 10th against Corner. Of course, their area this year, like it was last year, Childersburg, Leeds, and Asheville.
Sounds like a tough region. I know Leeds always has a very good basketball team.
Yeah.
Home of Charles Barkley, Sir Charles.
Exactly. In Childersburg, home of Gerald Wallace.
That's right. Who did well for himself also.
Nice nice basketball gym out there in Childersburg. Also got Glencoe, Springville, Sardis on there. Locust Fork, they're in the Susan Moore tournament, Hoax Bluff tournament. Should be an exciting year for the boys and for the girls as well. Trips out to the left with 1:20 left here in the half. It's 18-0. A little bit of a low snap. Number 6 will just fall on it. And they're going to lose 5 yards.
It's not good to get in second or anything in long against anybody, but against this Oneonta defense that has some guys that can really get some penetration, it really puts you behind the 8 ball to try to convert on these long second and third and longs.
It'll be second and about 14 with 1:03 left. Clock is running. You know, it's a who's who of celebrities over there on the Oneonta sideline up in the stands. Back to pass, number 6 throws out to the right side.
Almost picked off.
Almost picked off by Colin Moon, but it'll be incomplete. 3rd and 14.
Well, he's been all over the field tonight, hasn't he?
He has. Running the ball and playing well on defense.
Did you say we played Glencoe in basketball?
Yeah.
I will personally guarantee a victory because my wife's alma mater will not beat us at any sports. And I know she's listening right now, so I'm calling you out, Katie. We're gonna beat Glencoe by 100. I'm just kidding. We may not. I have no idea. They're probably good.
Have you ate dinner tonight?
Not yet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get something to go. I'm guessing.
Good call. 3rd and 14. They'll run the option. Number 6 will keep it himself. Gets in the middle of the defense, up to the second level. Makes another guy miss. Picked up the first down. A gain of 17. A good little run there by number 6 as he's got some moves. And it'll be an MPE heating and cooling first down with 38 seconds left.
That was kind of that same play Oneonta's been running with the quarterback draw, and he made a couple of nice little moves right there and got him a big first down. What they needed going into the half, about 33 seconds left.
Ball at the 42-yard line. As they look to the sideline for the call. They'll get it with 25 seconds left. No hurry from West End. Back to pass.
Lay it up.
Looks over to the left. Nothing there. He's going to throw it deep to the right. Picked off. Will Robertson up to the 50.
That's number 8.
Guy. Actually, you are right. It's going to be number 8.
Brendan Bird.
Brendan Bird. He's been making plays. So with 7 seconds left, 18-0, and Oneonta's going to have it at the 45-yard line in West End territory. As Coach Russell will have a decision to make. Do you take a shot deep right here?
7 seconds left, up 18-0.
Or do you just let Braden Moore just run it?
Yeah, I think you have as good a shot doing it that way. Make sure you don't get no turnover or anything like that. Just run something smart.
Oneonta, like we said earlier, this Friday night, game of the week on Classic Hits 95.3 WCRL. The H&R Block pregame show, it'll be at 6:30, kickoff at 7. Myself, Judd Hunt, former All-State lineman at Oneonta, went on to play at Middle Tennessee State, and then in his own world, All-State lineman from Appalachian High School, Jeremy Hyde. But Jeremy, and we'll have our car trip with Chris Hubauer as well over to Jacksonville. Lived in Jacksonville for a couple of years.
Is it a lovely little town?
It is. Of course, home of the Fighting Gamecocks with JSU.
Pretty good football team there, too.
Yeah, Coach Gross doing a great job at JSU.
Well, the way they're lined up, it looks like we're going to try to throw one, doesn't it?
5 wide, 3 to the right,
and nobody deep for West End either.
More back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Steps up, throws it up, deep. Moon caught it
but
at the 5, and that's going to do it.
Halftime.
At the half, Coach Russell was trying to get a timeout, but couldn't get it in.
Good throw right there. I think our offensive line needs to do a little bit better job in pass protection. Braden's got hit a couple times.
They're going to say they're going to put some time on the clock. I thought he said 4. I think he said 4.
I think he said 35.
I think he went. I think he went 4 as timeout, and they'll put 4 seconds on the clock. We have convinced Don to put 4 seconds on the clock. No.
Don, Justin will give you that $20 bill here in just a second.
That's true. There was only 7 seconds left, so for that play to take 3 seconds, that'd be good. It's a super quick play. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them as well. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Thank you for calling MPE Services. This is Megan. How can I help you?
Your heating and cooling unit is essential for keeping your home or business comfortable. At MPE Services, an independent trained comfort specialist, we're here to make sure you don't go a day without it. From service, repair, or replacement, MPE has a professional team to handle all your heating and cooling needs. Ask how you can get year-round comfort and savings with an electric train heat pump. MPE Services is an Alabama Power Superior Solutions dealer. It's hard to stop a train. So come visit us at 411 6th Street South in Oneonta or call 274-HEAT or 274-COOL. AL number 15059 and AL number 53092.
This is State Representative David Standridge. Football season is a time that Dan and I look forward to every year. It is an honor to serve the people of District 34 in the state of Alabama. I will continue to fight for integrity, education, the Second Amendment, and conservative values. We value good sportsmanship and character, and we pray for safety. Let's enjoy some good football and have a great season.
Paid political ad by David Standridge Campaign, P.O. Box 76, Hayden, Alabama.
JJ's Discount Eyewear. What are you looking for? Contact lenses, prescription glasses, reading glasses, or prescription sunglasses, or non-prescription sunglasses. We got you covered at JJ's Discount.
Welcome back. 4 seconds left. They put back on the clock. Moore over the middle. Hodge, there he is inside the 5. Lowers his shoulder. And he's going to be just about 2 yards short with no time on the clock. Actually, take that back. Maybe about 5 yards short. It's kind of hard from C, honestly, from this angle.
And you can't ask anything more, Braden Moore, right there. I mean, he read it. He had his receiver open. He, maybe could have let him go a little bit longer to get a chance to get in the end zone, but he hit the open guy. And, I mean, it's been a pretty successful first half for the Redskins.
A-Plus Portable Restrooms has been serving Blount and surrounding counties for over 20 years, locally and family-owned and operated. We offer a number of different restroom options for any occasion, such as construction, pristine units for events, and luxury restroom trailers for weddings and larger events. We offer free estimates and free pickup and delivery. Call us today at 205-680-2064 for all of your portable restroom needs. Check out our website at aplusportablerestrooms.com.
Be sure to join us on October 29th at the new Anchors Church for family fun at our Big Trunks of Treats celebration. We will have fun jumps, bounce houses, and games for all ages. Cotton candy, snow cones, and lots of candy. And did we mention lots of candy? Don't miss out on our most creative costume and trunk contest as well. Fun prizes for the winners. So bring your A game and your candy bucket on October 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Anchors Church in Oneonta, right next to Dollar Tree. For more information, email Brittany Powell, BRITTANY at anchorschurch.com.
It's that time of year again. Time for football and grand reopenings. You heard correct. John Macadamia Nut has just changed the name of your hometown Ford store to All American Ford. I like it. Wait, I love it. Plus, if you haven't stopped by the dealership lately, then you've got to see the huge selection of inventory at the all-new All American Ford. It's huge. A great selection of Fords, of course, but an insane number of quality pre-owned from most manufacturers. Go see my friends at All American Ford. Tell John Macadamia Nut Jeremy sent you. Okay, that's Macavica. And good luck to all the teams in Blount County this season.
With Alpha Insurance, you don't have to deal with someone halfway around the world. Our hometown agents and adjusters live in the communities we serve, so you can count on us to be there when you need us. Call Alpha and let us help you save on your home, your car, and life insurance. In Locust Fork, call Agent Andy Click at 205-681-5628 or stop by our office on Highway 79 South.
Want a bank that treats you like their best customer? Stop by Cadence Bank in Oneonta and Bluntsville to find out what it's like. You'll find that Cadence bankers care about doing the right thing for their customers. Cadence matches exceptional face-to-face service with all the banking products you need for your lifestyle. Stop by Cadence Bank today to find out what it feels like to be a bank's best customer. Cadence Bank N.A., FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Since 1957, Massey Auto Parts in Locust Fork has proudly been serving Blount County with quality Napa parts. In honor of football season, we're kicking off some deals that will be a victory for your wallet, like reconditioned car batteries starting at $39.95 with exchange, or new batteries with free installation starting at $69.95. We also rebuild alternators and starters for farm, heavy duty, and commercial. So call your friends at Massey Auto Parts at 681-9287. From the Massey team to yours, we wish you good luck this season.
This is Brandon Herring, coach of the Oneonta Redskins, and you're listening to Redskin Football on the Redskin Radio Network.
Welcome back to the MPE Heating and Cooling Broadcasting booth. Justin Gibbs, Brandon Neal, one half down here. Junior varsity football here at West End High School between West End and Oneonta. Now, did I hear thunder, or was that just this guy upstairs?
I think it was just the guy upstairs.
Okay.
I think for right now we're in pretty decent shape.
Yeah.
But
18-0.
I'm no meteorologist, so what do I know?
You're just a liar, and I'm just a radio guy.
We
don't know nothing about weather.
So for the first half, it's been kind of what we've heard and seen out of the Oneonta JV team all year. They've been pretty sound on offense and defense, minus a couple of penalties that brought back some touchdowns, but overall it's been a pretty dominating performance so far. Like I said, I don't have stats as to what the yardage is, but I would be surprised if West End's gained more than 15 or 20 yards total in the game with all the lost yardage they've had.
And they've turnover battle though. It's West End had that interception.
They did. I think West End had an interception. We had an interception, so I think we're 1-1 now. Or do they have two? I remember I hadn't been writing it down.
Well, they had turnover on downs.
Okay.
As they're going to flip the field, and Oneonta's going to have to go back to the other side to our left. West End will kick from our right to our left. Reset that clock down. Let's go. Oh, that's the state doing it.
Well, after I talked garbage about Glencoe, I'm not going to get any food tonight anyway. So we can stay here as long as you want, Don.
Back to receive for the Redskins. You're going to have, I believe that's number 13, Sam Patrick. Got it this side. The other one, I haven't seen the number yet.
17.
Bless me. That's going to be Peyton Gooch, the other return guy. Set to kick will be number 40 for West End. They had too many guys out on the field, actually, on the kickoffs. They bring one of them back. And there's the kick.
Whoa, they got it.
And it'll be down at about the 25-yard line. That's where Oneonta Redskin will take over. It's Braden Moore. He's made some plays tonight. And are they going to re-kick?
That's what it looks like.
They are going to no, yes, no, yes. Confusion.
That's also been a staple of this game so far, as there's been some confusing stuff going on.
Mr. Whitehead holds up his hands, trying to figure out what is going on. And out comes the kickoff return team, and once again.
That's just because Coach Whitehead's just confused about football generally. He just doesn't.
Should we get a Football for Dummies book?
I mean.
Set to kick number 40 once again for West End. They'll retry the kick.
Better kick that time.
That one
nice
caught
catch
by number 32. It's going to be Braxton Beasley. And Oneonta will take over.
You know, he's fielded a couple of. I know kickoffs aren't live, but he's fielded a couple balls, and he's got some sure hands. He's not going to let it get past him.
No, it'll be at the 30-yard line for the Redskin offense as we start the third quarter. They'll have a receiver out to the left, and two receivers to the right. It's Will Robertson over here in the slot, as well as Gabe Gilland. And they'll put Hodge out to the other side as well. Moon, they'll put him out in motion. They'll run that screen. It'll be incomplete. Just enough forward of a pass, but it hit the ground.
That's the same bubble screen they ran a bunch in the first half, and to be honest with you, I think that's the first time that tonight that Moore's thrown anything short. That was just a kind of one hop to the receiver out there. See if we can get it back right here.
2nd and 10. Pistol formation. Moon to back. 7:55 left, third quarter. 18-0 Redskins lead. They'll put Moon in motion back to the right side. They'll run the screen that way.
Ooh.
Almost picked off, and it is picked off for a pick six. West End's going to score.
Nice play by number 10 right there. That ball got tipped by a defensive back that had finally played the bubble screen the way you're supposed to play it on defense. It got tipped, and number 10 was right there to take it into the end zone.
Oneonta kept running that play. It bit him that time. It's now 18-6. And that's only the 12th point they've given up all year. West End will go for two as the lights come on inside the press box.
Thank you, Don.
As they get the play from the sideline.
Well, it didn't take long. 15 seconds in, and we got a little ball game here.
Yeah. Back to the left. A little bit of a bad snap. Number 6 picks it up, and he's going to be dragged down by number 73. That'll be Jacob Hanley.
He's been all over the place on defense. Him and number 70 both have been in the backfield just about every single play. They're tough to block.
7:44 left here in the third quarter. It's 18-6. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Protect the thing that means the most to you, your family, or business with a home security system from Otelco. Monitoring your home or business right from your smartphone or computer has never been easier or more reliable. You can even qualify for a discount from your homeowner's insurance company for some significant savings. Otelco has a system to fit your needs and budget. Peace of mind has never felt so close to home with Otelco Security. Call your local office for details at 205-625-3591. License number 1516 and 1517.
Welcome back. Set to kick. It'll be number 40 for West End. From our right to our left after the pick six taken back to the house for West End. It's 18-6. As we wait for the kick. Now he goes. End over end.
Every time.
Once again, Beasley there on the recovery, and they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Redskins.
And so now that you've got them playing up on that bubble screen, it would be a really good time to fake it to the bubble and throw it deep. So because they're really biting on it now, that's exactly what you want.
See if they go deep here. 1st and 10 from the 30 with 7:43 left. They'll keep it himself. Moore over to the left side. Moore stiffs arm, goes down, picked up 4 yards on the play. You know who else wore number 73 back in the glory days?
How long ago are we talking here?
70 years.
70 years ago.
I'm way off on that. And he's going to get me for that. But Steve Gunn wore number 73. He's listening
wait,
tonight.
So they haven't retired that number yet?
From Gardendale?
Oh, well.
Doubt it. Pretty sure it's been worn by better players.
Very forgettable.
2nd and 5.
Yep.
They'll hand off
a lot of
to
room
Moon.
down here.
Left side, cuts back
There
at middle of
goes.
the field, goes back to the left side, far sideline, up across midfield, across the 30, still going. Moon will not go down till about the 20-yard line. A great run from Moon.
It was a nice little counter play there. The guard pulled and opened it up for him, and he made some nice moves right there. He's a quick guy, and he runs the ball really, really hard.
Reminds me so much of Colton Walker from a couple of years ago. And that's a big MPE heating and cooling first down for Oneonta. They'll get back up to the line of scrimmage with 6:55 left. They'll start the clock, and Oneonta's ready to go. Pistol formation, they'll hand off.
Same play.
Right up the middle to Robertson. Not much there for Will.
Yeah, West End played that one a little better that time. Defense got some penetration. He picked up maybe a yard or two. A yard.
The 2nd and 9. They look back to Coach Russell for the play. You'll have number 40, Gilland, split out to the right. Out to the other side, it's going to be Harrison Miller, number 4. Moon the back to the left. They'll run the read. They'll hand it off to Moon. Moon up the middle. Spun around, tackled by number 57.
Another nice play.
It'll be 3rd and 5. Manageable. And maybe 3rd and 6 for Oneonta here on this next play with 5:50 left. 3rd quarter, 18-6, Oneonta leads. They'll run the same formation, but they'll flip it. A receiver to each side by themselves. Moon the back. Braden Moore with it. Moore, he'll keep it. Design run over to the right side. Moore's got a hole. There's a seam. Touchdown, Redskins. And it's 24-6. Braden Moore showing his speed on that run.
And Braden can, he's done it the whole game. He can beat you with his feet. He can beat you with his arm. He's a good up-and-coming player, that's for sure.
And they'll go for 2 here. Ball placed at the 3-yard line.
I just really can't get over how big some of these kids are to be at 7th and 8th grade.
It is impressive to see.
It's got to be the steroids and the chicken. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah. Running back to the left, it's Moon. Receiver to each side. They put Robertson in motion back to the left side. Moore will keep it himself. Cuts up, lowers his shoulder into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And Braden Moore plowed over a Patriot. 26-6 with 5:22 left here in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Tennessee Valley Metals is one of the leading manufacturers of aluminum extruded and roll form canopy systems in the Southeast. They assist in all elements related to design and engineering of a canopy system that'll fit most needs and budgets. Their canopy systems are fabricated using the highest quality components to ensure long life and durability. With over 40 years of experience, they are the #1 choice when it comes to canopy systems. Give them a call today at 205-274-9500. Tennessee Valley Metals is the proud supplier to all the Blount County schools for their canopy and walkway cover needs. Tennessee Valley Metals would also like to wish all the Blount County teams good luck this season.
Welcome back to the MP Heating Cooling Broadcasting booth. Gillen's kick, short end over end, caught at the 39-yard line for West End. Oneonta leads 26-6. Braden Moore scoring from about 10 yards out on that keeper to the right as he found a seam. And then on the two-point conversion, they went for it. Braden Moore lowered his shoulder into the end zone, ran over a Patriot, and we stand at 26-6.
Yeah, well, Braden, I've heard a lot of good things about him. He's kind of been a human highlight reel tonight, doing everything on offense and defense. He's a good football player.
One guy that's really happy tonight would be his dad over in the stands. Getting ready for baseball season.
Also a good athlete in his day, from what I hear.
Yeah. 5:21 left, third quarter. 3 receivers to the left. They'll throw out, almost picked off by Will Robertson, but an incomplete pass. It'll bring up second down. Wrong route by the receiver.
Well, that was a good effort by Will right there to lay out for that one. He was just off his fingertips, but that's exactly the way you play it.
So it'll bring up second down and scored 26-6.
I think this defense is a little mad that there's points on the board, even though it wasn't their fault. I don't know if they're going to let them score again.
Probably not. 3 receivers to the left, 1 out to the right. They'll run the option. They'll toss it off to number 20. 20 trying to get some ground, but Luke Hodge just suplexed him down to the ground. On the varsity level a couple weeks ago, that was a penalty, but there, no penalty.
It was a Ric Flair move. There's WWE written all over it.
That'll bring up third down and 10 with 4:50 left, third quarter.
Do you remember Ric Flair, Don? You remember Ric Flair? Oh, yeah.
The Nature Boy. Everybody knows Ric Flair.
My alligator boots.
Now his daughter's wrestling now.
Shut up.
No joke. On WWE, yeah.
I'm start watching.
Rolls out to the right, slant, incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down. The only reason I know that is I saw that on Twitter.
I'm sure that's all it was.
Yeah. I haven't watched wrestling. And last time I watched it when it was real with Bill Goldberg.
And I don't watch cooking shows or anything. It's fun.
26-6.
But I really do. I'm all about some Beat Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
And I watch Ina Garten.
I honestly have not watched wrestling since the late 90s, early 2000s. When it was real, though. Here's the punt.
That's right.
Nice punt. So Robertson will catch it.
Okay.
It'll be down at the 40-yard line. Steve Gunn says he whipped Ric Flair.
Oh, my gosh.
You can't say that you whipped Ric Flair when you can't spell Ric Flair right. All right, let's keep an eye on the center. We're being informed.
I'm not watching it, Don. I'm not going to do it.
Just got word from Coach Moore. We can't tell Braden that he's tough.
We can't tell him that?
No, we can't tell him that.
All right.
But Coach, I'm pretty sure that Coach Moore's pretty
So that
happy
big
tonight.
softy, Braden Moore, back at quarterback now for the Redskins. Afraid to hit anybody.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Charmin Ultra back there.
That center is a little bit lined up off. They'll run that play action on the screen. They throw it up. Incomplete. Intended for Gilliland.
We had him. He had that in the wheel route up the sideline. Chose to go with the post, and it was just out of his reach there.
4:19. Third quarter, 26-6. Oneonta leads it.
So Steve Gunn whipped Ric Flair, huh?
Yeah, he misspelled the name Flair, so I don't think that counts.
He writes a vicious parking ticket. That's about the most that Steve Gunn does.
I wouldn't even say that. Receiver to each side for Oneonta. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line. They'll hand off to Moon. Moon trying to find a crease.
A cutback.
Makes another guy move out to the left side. He's got room up to the 50, 45, up to the 40. Still going. Moon. You mentioned it a couple of weeks ago with Sincere Baker. Moon with some great vision.
He really did, because that play was designed to go to the right, and he saw the cut back to the left, got in behind his offensive line, and made a great cut, and it opened it up to the left. That was a really nice run there by Moon.
Ball's going to be up at about the 35-yard line in West End territory. Clock is stopped at 4:04. Now they'll start it. Two receivers out to the right. You got two to the left. Moon the back. Moon, they'll split them out to the right.
Bubble.
They'll run that bubble.
Up the corner.
They're going to throw it up deep, wide open. Will Robertson caught it, and he's down, fumbled it. They're going to say he was down, though. And it's going to be down at about the 10-yard line, maybe, somewhere around there, 15.
Great play, but I know Will is a little upset with himself that he tripped there because there wasn't anybody around him. Turf Monster got him. But I will say in his defense, we were standing on the field earlier. The grass is a little bit on the thick side.
Yeah.
So it got him right there. But that was a great ball by Braden Moore. Read it right and threw it up to the receiver for a big gain.
So 1st and 10. It's an MPE heating and cooling first down for the Redskins. Same formation as before. Receiver out to the left this time. They'll bring one of the receivers in at tight end. Look for a design run right here with Braden Moore.
The soft Braden Moore.
Yes. Number 8, Brendan Bird's the receiver out to the right. They put Moon out in motion to the right side.
Quarterback
Moore,
run.
he'll keep it himself. There's a hole. Moore all the way down at the 1. And it'll be, they're going to say down at maybe at the 3. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle and with no
reference point whatsoever.
No reference. So we're purely guessing every play. It'll be 2nd and about 2.
So for everybody that's not here, it really does look like they're just playing on a big patch of grass with absolutely no sidelines or anything. I don't think they've redone the paint here since the first game is what it looks like.
Receiver out to the right and to the left. At the 2, they'll hand off to Moon. Moon looking for a hole. There it is into the end zone. There's another touchdown for Oneonta.
You know, Moon right there, I know it doesn't look like much, but he waited on his blockers. He's real patient when he runs, which is, it's a unique quality for somebody that's still that young. He waited on the hole to open up, got in behind his offensive lineman, and just walked in untouched. That was a great play.
So it's 32-6. As they will go for 2 as they wait for the call from Coach Russell. I was about to say he's doing it without a play sheet, but I do see it now in his back pocket.
He's not that talented, that's for sure.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He'll spread them out 5 wide. Moore by himself. Moore runs, throws out to the left side. Good catch and in to the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 34-6 with 2:24 left. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
There's still plenty of summertime left, and nothing beats cruising in your new Toyota from Team One Toyota. To celebrate Toyota's national clearance event, Team One has assembled our largest inventory of the entire year and put clearance prices on every single vehicle. Plus, you can save with incredibly low financing on Toyota's very best, like a new 2017 Camry. Get 0% financing, plus $1,000 bonus cash. Or how about a new 2017 RAV4, 0% interest, and a grand bonus cash too. And get the same great money-saving 0% financing on 2017 Tundra and 4Runner. So
welcome back. Here's the kick by Gillen.
That's a better kick.
End over end. Caught and dropped. But it'll be 1st and 10 for West End as Oneonta defense comes back out. They've only given up 12 points all year. It's 34-6 in this one. West End's points came off of a pick 6 from 30 yards as they took it back to the house. It's the only time they've been in the end zone all night. It's this Oneonta defense. They are tough.
And I can say that about Coach Russell from a minute ago because he was my coach his first year at Oneonta, so I'm allowed to dog him a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's done. Him and Coach Whited and Coach Cruz. They've all done a great job with this JV team. They've had a lot to work with. There's some talented players out there.
One safety back. It's Braden Moore back at the 50. Ball's at the 30. They run play action. Throw it up to number 84.
Good coverage.
Incomplete. As on the coverage, it's number 8, Brendan Bird. It'll bring up second down and 10.
And you're kind of getting into a spot, in the game for West End where it's late. It's still the third? Late third quarter. You're down by quite a bit. Running a lot of time off the clock by just running the football is not going to work. So they're going to have to spread it out a little bit more and try to throw the ball.
2:15 left. They'll have 3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. They'll run the read. They'll hand it off to number 20. There to bring him down the first one. It's going to be number 70 on the play.
Just not a lot of room against that Oneonta defensive front.
Yeah, we don't have a number 70 on the – oh, yeah, we do actually. Caden Crittner there on the tackle. First one to get there. It's 3rd and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line on West End side. Moving from our right to our left. 1:38 left, clock running. Same formation as before. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They'll flip the running back over to the right side now. They'll run the read. It'll be design run over to the right side. Number 6 trying to get to the edge. He can't.
Great play up top.
He's going to be taken down after a gain of 1. There on the stop, it's going to be number 8.
Bird.
Yeah, Brendan Bird once again making the play, so 4th down.
That was the same play that West End had some success running in the first half, but, Bird stayed at home and read his keys like he was supposed to and made a big play, and that's 4th and 8 or 9, not what you want to be in against this Oneonta defense, that's for sure.
West End's going to go for it. Ball at their own 28.
Last game of the year, can't hold anything back.
Oh, no. Pull it out deep out of the playbook. Play action. Over to the left side. Almost picked off by Will Robertson.
Oh, so close. Good play by Will, though. Stayed out there. They wouldn't have had the first down even if he had caught it. But I know he's kicking himself about that because he wanted to pick 6.
So it'll be a turnover on downs, and Oneonta offense comes back out. 34-6. Oneonta leads it with 32 seconds left. Got a receiver out to the right, 1 to the left. Braden Moore, the quarterback. A little bit of a high snap. They'll hand it off over to the right side. Number 20 carrying the load there. His first carry.
It's Caden Frith.
His first carry of the night.
A nice little run right there. That same counter play that Moon scored on a minute ago, he hit the hole on the right side. And let's give a shout out to the offensive line has done a fairly admirable job up front in their run block, and they've been opening up some big holes.
Probably the last play of the quarter. 5, 4, 3. Chris trying to get lined up. They will. Moore will keep it himself. Busted play. Moore to the left side. Stiff arms the guy down the sideline inside the 10, the 5, all the way.
Yes.
Give him a touchdown. Braden Moore. A busted play, and it's now 40-6 as Oneonta piling it on now. Braden Moore was trying to hand it off, but Chris was already gone.
He said, "Thank you very much. I'll take it for another score." So are we to decide his dad is listening to this? Is that what he said?
No, he's not. I'm just texting him.
Oh, okay. So we can't call him tough. Got it.
Oneonta will go for 2. Not because they're trying to run it up, just because of no kicker. Receiver to each side. Chris Moore will keep it himself. Throws it toward the end zone. Beasley can't get in. He's about a half a yard short. It's 40-6. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Accounting and tax worries can be time-consuming and stressful. Lori Criswell & Associates can provide accounting, auditing, bookkeeping, payroll preparation, and tax reporting for businesses and individuals. So talk to Lori Criswell, CPA, and accountant Alicia Bell. They can take care of all your accounting needs. Lori Criswell & Associates, Highway 278 in Sneed. Call 205-466-7157.
There's one location where you can find protection for your life, your family, and business. The Jim Murphy Insurance Agency in Oneonta offers the advantage of an independent insurance agent, able to provide a policy from a number of companies with extremely attractive premiums. Call Jim Murphy at 274-2378 for an appointment. That's 274-2378, or come by the office on Highway 75 in Oneonta. Automotive, homeowner, life, boat, marine, and business insurance protection, giving you the wonderful feeling of security from the Jim Murphy Insurance Agency in Oneonta.
Welcome back to the MPE Heating, Cooling, and Broadcasting booth. 40-6. Oneonta getting ready to kick it back off.
Got some headhunters down here on the bottom.
Yeah, number 9, especially an 8th grader, Joseph Nugan. He's ready to hit someone. There's the kick. End over end. Caught by number 20. It'll be at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for West End as they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. 40-6. Oneonta leads it. The only way Oneonta hasn't scored tonight was with a pick 6. They've had a safety.
Have had a safety.
They scored a rushing touchdown, throwing touchdown, gone for 2, done everything else. Of course, no special teams. All those are dead balls after being kicked. Here at West End High School, home of the Patriots. Varsity for West End. They're 2-4 this year. Their wins against Cold Springs and Susanmore. They beat Susanmore 21-19 early on in the year. 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. They'll hand off.
Ooh,
Number 20 and that Oneonta defense came in and made the play. Several of them.
Nick McCary was, well, you could pick the number on the defensive front. They were all there, but Nick came in and made the last hit on the running back. It's just, that's great penetration by the defensive front.
2nd and 13 now for West End. Clock running with 7:30 left.
When you've got a defensive line that's playing like this, it makes every other facet of the game easier. I mean, the trenches is what's going to win you ball games.
Bad snap, and number 6 will just fall on it. They're going to lose about 6 more yards, so it'll be 3rd and long. Don't forget tomorrow morning, Jeremy and Chris morning show at 7:20. They will announce the WCRL Player of the Week presented by Tennessee Valley Metals from this past week. And, of course, the game of the week this Friday night, Oneonta at Jacksonville. The H&R Block pregame show at 6:30, kickoff at 7. 3rd and long for West End. Need to get up to the 40-yard line. They're back up about the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Back to pass. They throw a quick slant. Caught by number 4. He had a catch back in the first quarter. Going to be short of a first down, but it'll bring up 4th and about 7.
No, I like the way. I know he hasn't had too many catches. Now you got to give Oneonta's defense a lot of credit for that. They hadn't had a lot of time to throw it. But number 4, I mean, he's not afraid to go across the middle, and he'll make some catches for you.
6:25 left. West End, of course, will go for it. 4th, we'll say 8. Need to get up to the 40-yard line. Varsity practice probably ended for West End about 10 minutes ago as their players have made their way over here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Actually, I take that back. Now they're punting.
Probably a smart idea.
There's a snap, and there's the punts.
Nice boot.
Decent punt right at the 50 is where it's caught. Oneonta will take over 1st and 10 with 5:50 left here in the fourth quarter.
Looks like we got some some of our second string offensive guys coming into the game. Some of the younger kids are going to get some playing time today.
And a lot of these second string kids, they want to score.
Absolutely.
It's like in that Oneonta-Susamore game a couple weeks ago. You had the backups in, but they
played hard. I was going to say
Mason Adcock, he wanted to score, and so did Brody Pinion.
There was no drop off with the second string that came in against Susamore a couple weeks ago.
Luke Weems, the new quarterback for Oneonta, the 7th grader. Weems, number 12, running back to the left. They have a receiver to each side. Weems will hand it off to the right. Stop, cuts up.
Good move.
Right in the middle of the field. Spin move, brought down. Picked up a good 4 yards in that run by number 20.
Caden Frith. Nice little run. Saw the hole, cut it right up the middle, and gained 4 or 5 yards.
Clock continuing to run at 5:30. Here in the fourth quarter.
And you got to like it for these young guys getting to play. I mean, it's the last game of the year. You want to go out and try to get as many kids in as you can.
Receiver to each side. They'll hand it off to Frith, and he is battling a couple of Patriots. And what a run by Frith. Would have had a loss of 7, but instead picked up a yard as Frith just threw a Patriot off of him.
So that was about 3 defensive linemen that got to the ball just about the time that Caden got it, but he made a couple of nice little moves in the backfield and, turned a 6 or 7 yard loss into about a 1 yard gain. That was a good job by him.
It's one of those run for 20s, pick up 2 yards. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. With 4:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Oneonta with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Frith this time lined up to the right. They put a man in motion. It'll be number 13. They'll run that jet sweep over to the right. Stops, and he's not going to get anything. On the carry there was number 13, Sam Patrick, running the Alabama Lane Kiffin jet sweep. And it'll be 4th and 5 for the Redskins.
Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field here.
They're going to go for it. As they restart the clock down to 3:55. You had mentioned it's been a while since you've been here at West End.
It's been a very long time since I've been over here at West End.
It's been about 5 years for me, maybe 4 years. Timeout on the field. Coach Russell didn't like what he saw. We'll take it with him with 3:41 left. You're listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.
Hi, folks. Tommy Glass with Terry Slice Chevrolet. Folks, if you need a new truck, now's the time to stop by and let us cut you a deal. We have supplier pricing on 2017 Chevrolet Silverado 1LT and 2LT crew cab trucks. That's right, supplier pricing. Plus rebates and discounts. You can't get a better deal. So stop by today and see me, Tommy Glass, or give me a call at 625-3741 and drive your new truck home today. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
M&R Realty is proud to have the opportunity to sponsor all of the area football programs. M&R is a company with realtors that work on your schedule and are always available to serve you day or evening, 7 days a week. Whether you're thinking about buying a home or selling your existing home, call M&R Realty today for an appointment. 205-625-KEYS. That's 205-625-5397.
Welcome back. Oneonta's going to punt it now. 4th and we'll say 4 with 3:41 left. There's the snap. What kind of leg?
Dang.
That's a good punt. That's a good punt from Braden Moore.
He's done everything but sell popcorn tonight.
When Andrew Bean graduates next year, I think we may have found a punter right there from Braden Moore. So West End will get it.
And we hadn't really talked about it yet, but this is. For a lot of these 8th graders, this is the last time we're going to see them in a JV uniform as they're moving up next year to start playing on varsity for those of them who continue to play.
Yeah.
And I think Coach Herring will look forward to having them because there have been some good players out here tonight that I think can come and contribute right away.
Keep an eye on little man Joseph Dugan over there, number 9. He's going to be at corner. By far the shortest on the field. But I'm sure he got the biggest heart, and he's ready to hit somebody. He'll be lined up on the far side of the field. 3:32 left, 40-6. Oneonta leads this one.
New corner in the game down here, too. Sam Patrick, number 13.
First string still in for West End. There's a snap. They hand off to number 18.
Nice play.
This side brought down, who else? Mr. Moon there to bring him down. It'll be second down after a pickup of about 3 on the play. It's about 2nd and 7 now.
You can't blame West End there from, running it away from our big hitters up top.
2 receivers to each side. Number 40's the back. They put a man in motion. They'll run that sweep. Back up, cuts up, middle of the field. Nothing there as Oneonta stayed home. Still fighting, and he'll finally go down. Good job staying on his feet and dragging the pile with him. It'll be 3rd and 2 for West End.
Getting everybody in the game now. That's what you like to see.
2:30 left. I'm pretty sure that Coach Moore's not going to let me have any access to Braden in interviews or anything like that, because just fill his head with some nonsense. Hey, you're tough, you can punt it, and all this stuff. Bad snap. Going back to fall on its number 6. And it's going to be 4th and long now for West End with 2:05 left.
And surely they'll go for it here. Nothing to lose. Last game.
Last series.
Or maybe not.
I think they're going to punt. Let's see. 1:50 left, clock running. Don's going to let it run, regardless of what happens. I don't work for the state, so you can just let it run. 4th and long. West End lined up to punt. See if Oneonta comes after him. Here's the punt from West End.
Good little punt.
Good punt, end over end. He'll take a West End bounce up to the 50-yard line right at midfield. But good job by these Oneonta JV Redskins this year, as they have done a great job.
You can't end it any better than this.
No.
Just undefeated season, barely been scored on, like we talked about at the start of the broadcast tonight, just from hearing things about this team and then getting to watch them play. I mean, they have some real playmakers, and I think everybody's going to be real excited to see what they do next year and can do at the next level. And no doubt, the fantastic coaching had something to do with it. You got to give a shout out to
Coach White had done a great job.
Oh yeah,
and Russell. 2 great guys as well, away from sports. Both help out in multiple sports. Coach Russell help out with the baseball team as they look to go back to Montgomery this year. 1:02 left, 1st and 10 right at the 50 for Weems. Put a man in motion on that sweep. They'll run that sweep to the right side. Breaks 1 tackle, trying to get to the edge, and he is popped but still on his feet. Cuts back to this side, breaks another tackle. They can't get him down, and they finally do. And they'll lose about 10 yards on the run.
Well, that was about a 60-yard sprint right there. There just wasn't a lot of blocking on that jet sweep. He tried to bring it back to this side of the field, but about the 7th or 8th man got him there.
But the most exciting thing on that play, besides the hit right there and staying on his feet, was Oneonta sideline. When he stayed on his feet and was coming back this way, they were jumping up and down. Final play of the game is going to be the victory formation for Weems. And he goes down to one knee, and that's going to do it. Oneonta going to finish the season undefeated in junior varsity. Final score 40-6 as Oneonta, they take care of West End. What a great season for them this year. Coach Russell, once again, congratulations to him and to J.D. Whited and the head coach of the basketball, Brandon Cruz, as they have done a phenomenal job with this JV team. And like we said all night, the future's bright for Oneonta varsity football.
Took them took a lot of talented kids and put them in the right spot, and it's obviously paid off. You can tell that they love playing the game. You can tell that they play with a lot of effort, a lot of heart, and I mean it's not surprising that they went undefeated, and we look forward to what they can do coming up these next couple of years. Don't forget tomorrow morning, Jeremy and Chris Morning Show from 6 to 9 and 7:20. The Player of the Week presented by Tennessee Valley Metals will be announced at 7:20. Final score, Oneonta 40, West End 6. You've been listening to Oneonta Football here on the Redskin Radio Network.